advantage of it, and it's a little tight down on the baseline, and you can just see that's where he rolled it a little bit.
Stay in the basketball game. Hoiberg coming off a 13-point, 6-assist outing with 6 rebounds. And the loss to Illinois at home last weekend. Zerno. Ugel is fouled by Dylan Grant.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into this once again early morning edition
He only has 10 shots that are not, or 10 makes that are
of
not
Big Red
first.
Rant.
So you have to trail.
Hope you got a nice bowl of cereal.
That's exactly what Nebraska does there.
Ready to enjoy this game. 2-3 already. I'm expecting a beat down from Nebraska of the Rutgers.
For this Nebraska team, and they've got to clean that.
Gary should be joining us any second. He was out, you know, insert fake story about saving orphans from burning buildings. Lawrence kicks over to Mast. Mast, floater's good.
But all that is a little short roll to the soft area.
I don't know if you guys heard, but they said that they were talking about how Mast was clearly still not right, but they think he's healthy now, so we'll see. Floater here for Rutgers. Number 3 is good.
You mentioned the career high 18. They were all in the first half.
But he was ultra aggressive in that first half. Then the second half got away from this Rutgers team. That first half, they stuck with UCLA.
Lawrence kicks it back to Mast. He's going to pull a 3. It looked good, and it was. Before he even shot it, or before it even hit the net, you could kind of tell it had a good chance. Not like his shots last game. Things were like shooting square basketballs at the rim.
And you talked about that in the pregame.
Mast with the board, kicks it over to Hoiberg.
Mast the last 6 games, just 18% from 3.
Yeah, and it's really hurt the spacing for Nebraska. There you see Sam Hoiberg drive, but again, when you have so many
Boy with the bucket here at the rim. Nice layup.
This Nebraska team's so hard to guard.
And they have not missed a shot here in the first 2.5 minutes. 4 for 4 to open this ball game. Started the season 20-0.
Rutgers moving around the perimeter. Buchengel with the closeout and the and 1 foul. Buchengel on Buchanan.
With Rutgers offense, you're going to see a lot of isolation. Here you see
he just jumped into his landing area and bumped him as he was coming down. I mean, that's not good.
Gets off a little bit. Now all of a sudden Buchengel realizes he's late, closes out, but closes out to the body. You can't, at that point, isolation basketball. Your job, keep him in front, force a tough jump shot. You did your job. You don't need to foul. There's no reason to foul.
Yeah, he's going to have to get better at that. That's not the easiest thing to do.
Buchanan Jr. just a 57% free throw shooter.
What up, Dale Patrick?
On this end of the floor, though, Nebraska so far has been unstoppable.
Boy to Lawrence, into the corner to Mast. Wide open corner 3, no good, but a nice chance for him to calibrate where his shot is.
Someone else scoring, right? Tariq Francis has been so much of the offense off the bench. He hadn't taken a shot yet here in the first 3 minutes of this ballgame. Power steps back.
Wow. Powers, Caden, a.k.a. Kenny Powers, with the fadeaway 3, no good. Kick it down to Mast. He's trying to work baseline. Couple spin moves. Kicks it to Lawrence. If he only could have got the soft part of the backboard. It's out, but he's going to the line.
His defender falls asleep, and you just cut to the front of the rim. Good things happen.
Fellas and ladies, if you haven't hit that like button, please help us out. I know there's barely anyone in here yet. It's just starting, but hit that like if you haven't. Gary's just waking up, you know, starting his coffee maker. I'm assuming he's in a wool robe.
Fred Hoiberg, and we talked to him before the game today. You know,
obviously naked underneath. We don't need to bring that part up, but since you were thinking about it, I'll say it.
The way they played on the road, plus Wisconsin, he thought, hey, like they can handle winning games back-to-back. He's interested in finding out how they handle losing.
Free throw's good here for Lawrence. Grant's already got 2 fouls early. Appreciate you, Matthew.
see if you can continue to do that.
Michael Davis on the floor for the first time. Bryce George checked in to Dylan Grant.
We got a lot of Rutgers players and names to learn. Stevie Francis Jr. That was a nice three. From the player with the diminutive stature, handoff here to Lawrence. Kicks it back to Hoy. Back to Lore. Over to Price for three, and he slaps it real quick. Good. You need to get hot. You need to beat Rutgers. I want to beat Rutgers by 40. All right, 40 is excessive, but 30? I want 30. I know that's a lot. This team can and needs to do it, though, after 2 losses to get their minds right. Sanford to Lawrence. Over to Hoy. Hoy to Buke. Down to Mast in the post. Rocker step. Turn around. Nice move, but he goes away from the rim. Shut up. Rutgers ref wanted to travel. Is not even close to a travel. Shut up, old man. Pull up. No good for the Rutgers. Rebound Buke and Gel, and he's bringing the ball up the court. Kicks it over to Mast. Oh, no. Skip past to Hoy, and he gives it to Mast. That was weird and unnecessary. Waste of everybody's time. Hoiberg and getting the ball over to Mast. Mast driving, getting bumped hard, whipping it up. And one. They're going to say he's on the ground. Hate that new continuation rule.
Nebraska hot shooting, trying to get back on track. The number 9 team in the country at 4.
Every truck month, trucks talk tough. Only
it's
one
all about
delivers
truck
the
month,
trucks worth
folks.
Talking about.
It's
Right.
all about truck month. You know? The only thing that matters in this situation. Gary, I've been trying to tell him about truck month.
Wow.
And they're interested. You know, they're thinking about.
Who wouldn't be?
They're thinking about going and grabbing a new truck. All right, I'm going to switch the cameras around, everybody. I know this is really heartbreaking for a lot of people to have to deal without cameras for half of a second. But you all gonna be aight. Gotta find something better than Discord for cameras. It's not the worst, but it ain't the best, Gary.
You only deal with the best.
Simply the best. Type shit.
Type shit.
What happened? I must have. Oh, I think I changed it because last time you left early, pulled some type of shiesty shit, you know.
I ain't leave early.
You pulled some kind of.
Did I get bonus points?
Ho ho ho! How dare you even ask that? You catch any of this game yet?
Short roll, he's able to get an easy bucket to go in.
Was listening to
which is much needed
what you had going. My computer, of course, had to do it.
That's why I
2 hour
started.
long
I knew
update.
your computer was not going to start up right. I was like, I better get it going here.
So getting that first shot, just the short roll, now all of a sudden confidence builder. It also helps to feel a little bit better. We know how under
But
the
everybody's
weather
glad you're here, and we don't think you're secretly gay.
plays through
No.
the illness against Illinois. He
Most
didn't
of
look
us.
himself. And I thought at times Nebraska's offense didn't look like
Lawrence
themselves.
inbounding.
It's little things. Nebraska's played 2 really good teams. They lost.
Kicks it into Mast. Mast. You don't got to do all that, Mast. You don't got to do that. You can go ahead and come down with it. I promise you'll be all right. We got time. We got a full first half.
He thought he had appendicitis because he was having all the pain in his stomach from consistent vomiting. He's
Pump fake step
Right,
through
I'm jumping.
from your boy, Tariq, the franchise
DB.
Francis.
It is a different feel. It is a different
All
feel.
right.
The game is still the same. A simple shot fake creates space, and with the space, he's able to get Frager off his feet
Mast
and
fouled
go
off
for the
ball.
basketball.
Bryce George commits the foul underneath the
By
basket.
Dorch? Dorch?
Mm-hmm.
The simplicity of the game. You work, you get to your spot, shot fake, he gets Frager up. Now all of a
That was a
sudden,
tough
he's got
shot.
space. That way of scoring the basketball for Friends, he's so good. He's got the herky-jerk in him. He's able to get defenders up off the ground.
Mast gets the ball inbounded again. Decides not to do an alley-oop on the inbound, but still same result. And an easy bucket. Come on, guys. We don't got to do this, do we? This is Rutgers, man. We don't got to do this. And an offensive foul on Lawrence, trying to get around a screen, perhaps a little frustrated from the physicality.
You have to be set. When great screening teams understand you have to be set.
Gary, this is day one stuff I taught you when you were 8 years old, man.
Maybe even younger.
He's trying to get the body, but he's moving, and that's why the foul's called on. You have the second screen. You're trying to get a piece, but you can't get a foul.
Bryce Sanford against Illinois.
Your boy,
Great start. Really couldn't get looks in the second
Francis, with the ball.
Topic of conversation this week. Buchanan stepped
Oh, air ball. Big, beautiful air ball right there. My God.
They've gone to the bench here early in this ballgame.
Mast should have went up, but he pumps.
I
But
say, man.
thank God still gets it. I'll live.
Good shot fake.
Better safe than sorry is what I always say, Gary.
You do say that.
I
a lot.
always say it. Into the paint and one. Your boy Buchanan. Cannon.
Bohannon.
Cannon.
There's a lack of communication. Buchanan is able to go finish through the contact. Getting him involved early. Now, the shot fake, I love it. He does-
No offense to the Orientals, but he was really into that little
That being said, you can see
fake
there's an emphasis early on in Nebraska.
Japanese boy that was really a girl.
More than they have,
But he was really into her, bro. I feel like he loved her more than any of the other women in that show.
For sure. Absolutely.
Times two.
Mass is a great
You know what I mean?
athlete, very good athlete.
Don't look at me
No,
like
what
that.
are you talking
Sanford for three. You said Cullen Bohannon.
Jesus. Yeah, but
Air
what
ball. He
Asian
hit
girl?
his first one. Sanford hit his first one, for the record.
On this team,
Wow.
they lost
We're
to
talking
Illinois,
about
one-sided as it was, but they were right
as
there
you
to
wake
shut
up
them
here
up
and
at
get
the
that
state
first
game
cup
that
of
second half.
Joe
They
down
lifted
your
away.
veins.
3-point loss at
It goes down your
In me.
veins, right?
So he feel- yes,
In-
it's a
in
6-game
me.
losing streak. They're at the bottom of the conference, but there
Hell
have
on
been
Wheels.
strides for this young team.
Well, they
Yeah, but I don't remember that.
24.5 points from their freshmen.
Asian girl.
So you're
What up,
relying on a lot of
Matthew?
young players
Then
to
you
learn
didn't
quickly.
finish the show.
The Big Ten's a really hard league to
Yeah,
learn.
dude, I've
And
watched that
they
like
have
3
some ups and
times.
downs.
You haven't finished
They're
it?
like you said, bad second
Yeah.
half against UCLA.
What a
There's
cock.
an offensive
I just
foul.
don't remember things, man. I've seen Mad Men 15 times. Don't remember most of it when I'm rewatching it.
You can see their freshmen,
I saw Mad Men twice, and the second time through, I realized it didn't end as good as I thought it did the first time. Jacobson in the game, and
Yeah, I was
Frager.
disappointed the first time.
Really?
The consistency that's expected.
While not turning the ball over.
Jacobson over to
First turnover.
Buchanan Daddy. Over to Hoy Boy. Stolen.
Chris Woolley.
And then he throws it right away. Jakobsen over to Hoiberg. And that's a shove in the back on Frager. You're not really allowed to do that there, Rutgers. All right, Mr. Franchise Jr. Yeah, that should have been a foul on Hoiberg.
Your live stream seemed glitchy.
Don't ask questions like that.
Shit.
Yeah, it's not great.
Just make sure it was on mine because my computer took way longer than it should have to
On a whistle.
start up and update.
Wow.
Dorsey's out at the scorer's table having
Yeah.
a conversation. He just moved Fred Hoiberg.
I'm just trying to watch a Rutgers game, man.
Hey, now it's something to watch.
Experienced crew today. Final four group. Here this afternoon with Paul Self.
Jacobson throws it back court to Hoy. Buchengel pick and roll Gel.
Whoa!
Wow, he finished a left-handed layup. Gary on a roll to the rim.
Good defense.
I'm just trying to talk to you about Buchengel's,
Just talking about defense.
touch at the rim that we ain't never seen none. Well, it ain't warm here. I'm trying to let Katie sleep. So we got the house nice and cold for her. Francis kicking it. Oh, trying to get it back to him, and a steal here from Jacobson. Price Sanford to the rack. Great layup from Sanford. Had a guy in front of him, behind him, off to the left, but it's a fast break. You kind of have to go 1v3, and he finishes through traffic. Franchise to your boy, White Man. No good. Buchten Daddy with the rebound.
And now you look at defensively, at least Rutgers is set there versus the turnover. Now
Bro's last name is Zemo.
Especially against this Nebraska team.
Zemo. Just talking
Trigger
about Zemo.
to the rack. Beautiful, man.
turnaround.
He just didn't finish.
Soft.
Yeah, that's tough.
Not for you.
Just misses it.
I'm naturally ambidextrous. Price
Indeed.
Sanford gets on the ground after almost picking Francis, but does block his three. And
hustle.
Jacobson trips Zmo.
I like the hustle on the defensive end, man.
100%, bro.
Not too clean or crisp on the offensive side yet, but
I was watching a little bit of Huskers Online last night.
no, you weren't. But go on.
And everything reminds me of 30 Rock, bro. But
Everything.
I mean, what you just said, there's a character on the Allstate commercial from 30 Rock. What were we talking about?
We weren't. You were.
I was talking
You were
about
watching
it.
Husker Online.
And Callahan was mentioning how ratings are up nationwide for college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And they were kind of discussing about like why that might be.
Just because Nebraska is good.
No.
So
Well,
everybody's what? No, I'm telling you, and Husker Online. I'm telling both of you.
You'll let
why.
them know what's what. You're the big channel. They'll take their
tell them
cues
what's
from
what.
you. No, but like it makes sense. More money in college basketball for the players. More of them can stay. They don't have to feel like they have to race to the NBA like a young Kevin Garnett fresh out of high school. They're not being held back from money. They're, in some cases, probably getting a whole lot of money. And so the product's going up. It's kind of stealing a little bit of talent and product quality away from Euroball, which used to be a bigger deal. And clearly the ratings are up in college because of it. You know?
I think maybe it's just for me personally, why, but I feel like the game itself is better now in college than the NBA.
Why?
Because you don't have the SGA style, the flopping around, the guys laying there acting like they're dying.
Ooh,
You
that is
can't
a
play
whole different
defense on
reason to
certain
like
guys,
it.
but you can on other guys. Like it's still
Basketball?
It's still some variation of
Closer to
actual
basketball?
and not just like, okay, these 10 stars are gonna shoot 30 free throws a game, and you're not allowed to get too close to them on defense. But then we're gonna act like they're all-time greats because they score so much. But you know what I mean? Like
That makes sense.
I said, maybe it's just me personally. I can't. It's so hard. Like the Spurs are legit finally, and it's still hard for me to watch the NBA, man. Like it's just just a shit product, man.
Just get excited for product and be excited to consume next product.
I'm just gonna do what I'm told to do.
We got Dale Patrick in the house,
TP.
who can't fit inside any human-sized condoms. Says your podcast is the best to listen to. Thanks, guys. Everyone hit that like button to subscribe. Hell, even share with everyone. Thank you, Dale. Dale clearly was an aspiring NASCAR driver that blew out his big toe. Couldn't make it to the big leagues.
Man, I hate when that shit happens.
When your big toe blows out,
Mm-hmm.
it happens.
A lot of potential great drivers we never got a chance to see.
A lot of potential great NBA athletes we never got to see because their big toe done blown out.
Play through the chest. You do that, you're not going to get a foul. Now all of a sudden it sends Frager to the free throw line. And it's interesting, you look at this Nebraska team, we know how good they are from three, but 12 points early in the paint in this game, and I think that's been a
Free throw for Frager is good.
From three. But if they're going to run us off, let's take advantage of what they're giving us, too.
Well, the other part, too, Nebraska does not shoot a ton of free throws. They only had 5 free throw attempts last weekend.
Frager hits the second free throw.
Illinois didn't shoot a lot at Michigan either, because they are so reliant on the three-point shot. But when they get to the line, they're a 76% free throw shooting team.
Absolutely, and I think that's the biggest thing now. Rutgers, you were at practice. We talked to Coach.
Got a lot of names for Rutgers to learn, bro. I barely know 2 guys' names, if that.
You can see Rutgers against this Nebraska team saying, we got to get them off the line. Now, that secondary.
I know all of them personally.
Needs to be there because Nebraska's eating in the paint.
Zerno back in. The offense
Zerno.
major roadblock here.
Well,
5 turnovers.
Okay, that RN looks like an M on ESPN. Jacobson to Lawrence, over to Sanford. Back to Jacob. Over to Sanford. Sorry. Frager. Sanford. Screen from Buchanan Gel on this, or foul from Buchanan Gel on the screen.
Stay set. The DHO, the handoffs are there, but you can just.
It's not the worst screen, bro.
When you're in that situation,
That doesn't have to be a foul. Just because the Rutgers player falls to the ground doesn't mean it's a foul.
I cannot move.
Like,
if you move, these guards are way too good at fighting over the top.
Come on.
Yeah, but also he wasn't set. He's still sliding over. Like, get set.
yeah, but like, imagine if you're driving and you accidentally do like a little fender bender, and the car in front of you decides to flail and start spinning in circles and go flying off the road. It's like, all right, bro, I barely fucking touched you. You're just trying to get a lawsuit here, okay? We don't need to do all that.
Well, live, it looked pretty.
That looks like it was coming down, right?
That's a
Yeah,
block.
it was.
I don't think that's going down. Live, it looked
No,
like
it's
a
not
block.
black.
Might be going
That
up.
looks like that's
Nah,
still
dude.
way up.
Nah.
What'd they call?
Michael had the chance to challenge. He did not.
Goaltend.
So count the bucket.
I'll give him the screen. I agree with the screen being a foul, but I ain't giving up that. That was a goaltend. And I'll tell you if something's something or not. And that was something. Orange with a little tempo.
Frager with the short 3 in the corner.
That was like a short, hard one. We got man down.
Rutgers is playing with 4, and the officials haven't seen it. They have an offensive player down, and now they
That dude's either hurt bad or cramping like
They
a
call a timeout for that?
truck. Though.
back on the defensive end for Rutgers, and he has been holding his lower part of his body here for the better part of 40 or 50 seconds.
And I didn't, it didn't look like there was a screening action or anything.
Remember when we were growing up, like, you were not allowed to be wearing, like, blue Kobe's with red and white Rutgers jerseys.
Never joined them in the offense.
Shit, almost every team I was on.
I like it that way now.
Yeah.
I like the way it is now. I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just remember how it used to be.
He's at the top of your screen.
Totally non-contact, right?
It really looked like
it didn't look. Yeah, it didn't. And you know, he's back up, and he did jog back to the locker room.
He's never. I don't know.
Well, he was grabbing
What
his sack.
To kind of jog back.
So maybe it was the delayed thing where he got hit in the nuts.
You got a hernia. Hernia.
My hernia. What up, John Smith? Thank you. Thank you. You've gotten us a win that was promised to us 3,000 years ago. There's a corner three off the side of the backboard. Goodness gracious, Rutgers. What are we doing? Can we just take a commanding lead, please? These dudes suck. Stop fucking around, bro. Brager into the corner to Lawrence.
Wide open.
Drills
Bang,
that
bang.
three. That's going to start our run, Gary. I'm going to call it right now. Okay, that's going to start
called
our
it.
run.
We called it.
What up, DBR Jr. says hashtag Big Red Fred. And let me tell you, I would be willing. Don't judge me. I'd be willing to fly back up to Nebraska just for some more Big Freds. I was literally thinking about it last night before I went to sleep. I'm on Carno. It's not a big deal. Sometimes you're gonna daydream about Big Fred's pizza.
And it's a simple screen and roll. Nebraska's big.
So I wasn't losing quite as much weight as I wanted to lose, as fast as I wanted to lose it. So I started.
It's funny you bring that up.
Yeah.
Go
You
ahead.
too?
Yeah, I had like a little temper tantrum the other day.
Riri.
Yeah. Go on though.
You're like, why am I eating like this if I'm not getting the results I want?
Not looking like a marble statue of a Greek god.
Not looking like Sundo.
Completely realistic expectations.
Not looking like Lasundo James.
Wow, I mean, I could do
What
all
up,
the
Kevin?
gear and strict dieting and living in the gym I want to. I'm not gonna be able to pull that off.
That's true. He is godlike. So I decided yesterday I'm gonna start really tamping down and focusing on my fasting because I haven't been fasting. Like I've probably been fasting, but I don't know because I haven't been super vigilant with it. You know.
Almost the exact same thing for me.
Oh, I'm ready, Shane. Yeah, you think that was it?
Well, it's okay that I'm like, dude.
Because you'll
so when
lose,
I do
but
anything,
yeah.
what
But
up?
not as you'll lose weight with the diet, but just not like you will if you're doing good fasting too.
Yeah, like almost any diet or whatever I do within like the first couple weeks, I can drop 8 to 10 pounds. No problem. And then there's always that like kind of plateau deal. I think since then I've lost maybe like 6 more pounds. But I mean, I'm not hitting the gym like I probably would like to, but it's
I'm
still
starting
going to the
that
gym,
too.
you know what I mean? Still doing stuff. So it's like lose all the weight and then I feel like look worse, you know what I mean? Because I'm not like, I don't know. I'm like, man, I'm sitting here doing all this strict ass eating and trying to squeeze in
Well,
gym
the next
time
thing
in
we need to
between
get you on
jobs.
is that testosterone, baby
That's
boy.
what I'm saying. I want that horse and cow
Speaking
shit.
of which, is that you, Test?
Oh my God.
Is that you, Test?
Oh, me God.
Is that you barking testosterone?
Boy.
I hear you in there. Now I need to get you
Surprised
down
you
in
can
here.
hear it over the fear coming out of me.
Well, easy being a
I'm
real
fearful.
man.
And the question is,
No.
will the Storybook season end not just
That's
with
why I just don't do it.
NCAA tournament win, but how far into the tournament?
But yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, dude, I'm gonna start like
The question is, where can I get that shirt?
just going
That's the
4
first
hours
question.
eating.
Second question, yes, how far can they go in the NCAA? This team is really good, and you look at the 2 losses. Michigan,
Francis
Illinois,
kicks
I'm
it down
just
into the
what that's
paint.
like.
I'm interested in who this number 21 is before that dunk even. That was
Great
nice.
defense, Mass. Way
That
to
dude
stay
is-
with the dude that you were.
That dude looks like an
body to body
NBA
on.
player. Skill-wise, body-wise.
Yeah.
I'm interested in his body. Frager back to Mass, top of the key.
And most of his offense comes off of offensive rebounds. There was a ducking, so that's bonus.
Jacobson kicks it to Mass for a deep three. It's short.
Just 3 of 11 from beyond the arc. Remember, they lead the Big Ten, hitting more than 11 threes a game.
Yeah, we just haven't hit our stride with the three-pointers. That's what's killing us.
No, no one has. What's Lawrence? Has he only shot that one, or has he shot a couple?
Pretty sure he's only shot one. Mass is 1 for 3.
He's in the right position because of his basketball.
Hoy boy. Over to Frager. Back to Hoy. Over to Mass. Top of the key. Mass cut off.
There's no question about it.
Looking for
Lawrence cut there?
Lawrence. Gets it to him. I know.
Simple, but he has his results.
He kicks it over to Jacobson. Out to Hoy. Whips up a 3 and whips it home.
There's no way for him to move space out.
That was
You
nice.
like that.
I do.
Your man has to help. If you stay spaced, which you should, you're going to get the pass and be shot ready.
Well, and his final season here in Lincoln, he's now a contributing member to the offense.
His first half's going quick, man.
Sure is.
This afternoon. And he's
Only
on a 6-game
quarter of the
run,
half left, and we're not even 40 minutes in.
Yeah, keep it going.
Last 6 games, he's averaged
Keep
12,
that clock draining.
1%, getting 5.5 rebounds. Like,
Good floater.
he's such a big part of what they're
Half
doing.
floater, half midi, half jumper.
A lot of halves.
A lot of halves.
Mast,
I say
3,
halves.
short. You're going to have to find it. Got his own rebound
got
at
his
least.
own
He
rebound.
knew it wasn't
Hustle.
going. Nice
Well,
pass
you gotta
into the
throw-
corner to Frager. What happened?
He needs to pass that while he's in the air.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I expected him to, and he didn't.
For Rutgers, just clean up the glass. There's 2 offensive rebounds.
But, you know, it looked like the defender didn't know what he was going to do with it. Like the defender didn't expect to pass, and it
Halfway.
still got
Got
there
no
in
man's
time.
A little
Yeah.
bit of a break there by Nebraska not scoring.
A Scarlet's team that is just 9-14 on the year, but this crowd is sold out. They are waiting. But they need Rutgers
Pull up
to get
is
back
no
to
good
the
for
ball.
Rutgers from the free throw line. Jacobson.
When they've got it for Rutgers, they got
Back
find
to
ways
Mast.
score easy points.
Backdoor cut is cut off
Zerno does a good job.
by Zerno, out of bounds. It is Nebraska ball, though, but they're only up 6. Don't like it.
Whether it's offensive rebounds, transition opportunities.
Right, Sanford back into the ball.
Well, the last 2 games in a row, granted, the opponents were drastically different. Last 2 games in a row, we shot over 50% from 3 in the first half and was up
When he's had a really
Single
good first half
digits.
for this team. I mean, you just look at what he's
and then
done.
shot like we
8
have this
points.
half the second
He's put
half
the
and
offense forward.
gave away the leads.
Nice lefty little floater
Maybe we'll
from
get a little reversal.
Rink.
There's an end line out of bounds where Rutgers just loses
Noticeably
fast.
better. His
That
3-point shot
consistency
ain't there yet,
Rutgers
but
team
noticeably
defensively.
better
They've been good
showing
for
from him
time.
so
They
far.
haven't been gone, good for long durations. There's been those mental.
It's the effort
errors that
alone, he
happen.
looks better.
And that's what happens with young teams.
Energy.
Ooh. Hoy won't
Menacing
give up on the
defense.
steal, bro.
Menacing
No way that
defense.
goes back to them, bro. No way.
Rutgers basketball coming back.
Good defense there by
Scarlet
by them.
at home, trying to get back into it before halftime.
It's a bad pass back to Jacobson. Just hold it for a second, Mast. Make sure you're ready to push the ball up the court.
Like our car.
I'm sure this happens to everybody. Everybody comes back and their car is just magically down in the water where they didn't park it.
I'm getting tired of it happening, honestly.
Yeah, I mean you're on your 7th car because of that situation.
Try 10th.
Interessante. You just had to mention the game going quickly, and they called a quick timeout to put the kibosh on that.
No. That's what you say.
I say kibosh. Have you heard anything interesting coming out of the Epstein files?
Who?
You guys are still talking about that guy?
You still on that? That's says a lot about you, Gabe.
Any interesting rumors or stories you've heard? You hear about your boy Billy Boy Gates?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stuff out of it all.
Old
but,
Billy Bob.
I mean,
I like Bill Gates.
I don't know, man.
I think Bill Gates is on the right side of history. It's not funny. I don't know why you're laughing. I think he's a stand-up guy. I think he wants what's best for his countrymen.
Oh, that's for sure. I don't
Okay.
think there's any debate when it comes to that. I mean, look how many lives he saved. 2020.
Who hasn't
Lish.
gotten a venereal disease from a Russian whore and passed it to their wife and then emailed the most notorious
penicillin in
pedophile in
their
the
drink.
world and asked for some secret drugs to drug their wife with? Dude, that's that type of shit is basically the unwritten thing that goes into your vows when you get married. Like, that's an unwritten rule.
No, that's what a real man does. What, are you going to let your wife
Yeah.
get sick, too? Because you can't. You're going to screw her over twice?
Come on. You got to be responsible.
Man up. You got to be a man about it.
Win their way to a Big Ten championship, but you're giving hope. I think
Francis
that's what's great about college basketball.
pulling the three from the wing, and it rattles out. Thank God.
Bored by Mass. That was a good ball movement, too, on them.
Yep.
Part of the beauty of March Madness. And
Jacobson.
This year set to be such a massive
Uh-oh,
part
kicks
of
it down to Hoiberg.
And what a storyline they
Almost
will be.
lost it. Mass
Wherever
trying to
they
get
go
strong.
in the NCAA tournament.
Getting strong.
Nice.
His way, he's got double figures
A
in the
rare
first half.
attacking towards the rim. For
That's how
Mass.
Sundo would finish through you.
Oh,
Not in a
dude.
gay way, but
No, no.
handoff here to Zerno.
Super straight.
Get it over here to your boy,
As
Franchise.
you said, 10 points early on in this Rink Mass, or 11, excuse me, to get him so involved.
Oh, I thought he was going to pull that.
Slow last
Franchise has to pull a
for this Nebraska
baseline midi. It's no good. Rink
He has now missed
fighting under the rim.
for Francis, where do
For
you
the
find
rebound.
How do you get that? To me, I've said it a lot
Fighting like a
about
Minnesota
easy
native.
baskets for this Rutgers team to kinda get
Fighting
them
versus
going.
ice
Lawrence
to retain a
looking for
voter.
sticks his
Corner three for Jamarcus Lawrence in your bitch ass face, Gary. You said he couldn't do it, and there it was.
Paul Sells stops the action here on the floor. Be sure to stick around for the halftime show presented by State Farm. Dave Rebson, Raphael Davis back in our studios.
I'm about to throw this Yeti out the window. All right?
Out the
If
window.
I spill this thing again, what is wrong with this cup? Oh, it's not closed. I'm going to blame my wife for that.
This Nebraska team, there's a foul on Lawrence because he's trailing too much. But in general,
Yeah,
you
that's a
can't fall
petty
asleep
ass
because they have
foul.
so many great shooters. If you're not there on the closeout, you're going to bang that three, and that's what Lawrence did. Now you're looking at a 13-point game, Jason, versus, they've had this at, 8, 6, very, very doable. But these last two now, if you're Rutgers, you've got to find some offensive.
Is that
flow.
Noah Schnapp on the bench?
Rutgers hasn't scored in the last 3-some minutes.
Francis kicking it to Zerno. Back to Francis. Another
Open.
three. Francis hits that
Bang,
one.
bang.
If there's one guy we're trying to allow to shoot, it's Francis Jr. Nice Euro, Jacob.
Oh,
Except he got the shit
That was
blocked
great
out of
defense.
him.
that was a good drive, though. I like how he moved the ball.
Nice block there from Frag Bones.
felt that energy, but they
Frager to Mast.
back-to-back possessions.
That's what it is. I thought that Powers drive might be there, but loses it on the way up. Now Nebraska has it. So
Looking, gets it to Frager. Left alone, over to Sanford. Half spin, back to the basket, turn around, little push shot off the backboard.
Very nice.
I'm telling you, bro, he's got a bag. He's got some moves for different situations.
And yet they have been able to play in front the whole half.
Well, yeah, and you look at 19 from Mast and Lawrence. So that's why this depth of this Nebraska team as well is so tough.
Zerno
They have.
moves it. Oh my gosh, no good. Please get the board.
Boy.
Good shit.
Go two-fer.
Buchanan with the miss, and we get the miss here for Nebraska. It was a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Get a quick one up type there.
Bryce no good for 3.
Now all of a sudden you're going to get the ball back as well. So I don't mind that quick trigger. And I know that's the way Nebraska plays in general. But get that one up. Now all of a sudden get a stop. You're going to get the ball back as well.
Huskers average 80 points a game this year. It's their highest scoring.
5 for 16 from 3. We're starting to get a little bit closer. Ogboli, bro, looks like a grown-ass man playing with children. What the hell?
Insurance.
They've had so much inside.
Well, and you can tell it's been a focus. There's been interior screening to get Rick Mass open, and the driving ability of the guards.
Just talking about focus. Got a steal here? No. Ogbali with it. Sorry, Buchanan. Cannon. Stolen. Tries to pass it to Zorno. Stolen.
Rutgers turnovers all in the final 12 minutes of this first half. They didn't have one the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, a team that only averages 10.
7 seconds. Boy, the drive and kick.
Hey, Mast. There you go. Needed that, Mast. You needed it. We needed it. Good shit.
So Rutgers will get a little bit of time to maybe
He looks
before the end of the half.
But Ring is doing a good job of
5-6 times better today than he had even the last couple of games before he got sick.
Yeah.
The ability of Sam Hoiberg to get downhill.
He didn't look right out there last time. But then it's okay for
I don't
him
really
not
judge
to
him
look
off last
okay.
week. Yeah.
No, it's
I'd say
okay.
Last week is like,
What's
it is
not
what it
okay
is.
is for Buchanan to completely buked and shit down his pants.
Yeah.
Which is what he did last week.
He hasn't looked great even before.
No,
that,
dude, it's been weeks since I've seen him
Mass
play a
didn't
good
look very
game.
good even before he got sick. He looks a lot better. I don't really judge him off the game coming back from being sick, but he looks a lot better than those few before.
Yeah, like that type of thing's gonna happen, but
not to you though.
never. No,
Just normal folk.
I can handle that type shit.
Has won 5.
Wish I knew
So
how
we got
computers
well, 1.5 seconds here. What do you need to do?
It should be more because when he hit that, I was watching. It was like 2.5 seconds.
And you know, we're going to get to by the end of this season.
All right, he keeps going in college, doesn't it? If you don't call
How many
timeout.
times are we gonna mention that? The school first.
But we talk about
What keeps going?
every building on the conference.
Clock.
Some more difficult than others, but every building. They've won at Illinois. They've gone even without Mast and Frager.
Am I
they
wrong?
almost
Am I
won at Ann Arbor.
I don't
tripping?
know.
It's really good, and I think we've talked about what makes them good. They're a great three-point shooting team. They're defensively, they help on everything. They don't allow middle. They double the post. It's a little bit different where they come from. They play that DHO handoff offensively to create great space. They have experience. You know, look at Frager, who redshirted. Like, we don't talk about that. The old school approach.
Oh, Frager's a red shirt? That makes sense. He's too skilled to be a true freshman.
The ability to get Frager to believe it and then do it at the level that he's performing at, it's all of that.
Too much confidence and too skilled to be a true freshman.
1.9, so they added a half second with the timeout. The inbounds to Davis. He's got
1 second, he gets the launch off from half court. It is not even close. 41-27. Suck on that, Rutgers. You're getting blown out. All right? I don't want them getting 50 points this game. For whatever reason, they're garbage. I will say this, though, and it totally anecdotal. I was looking through their photos. because I needed to find some pictures of their players and for the thumbnail. And they do a good job of like taking a ton of pictures of like the students at the game. They seem like even though they don't have a winning basketball program, they seem like they have a decent fan base for the basketball team, and that it's like a fun experience for a college student. Like, it looks fun if you're a student to be a part of the basketball program and go to the games and shit. Like, they get hyped for their team, even though they're not good. That's how it was in high school for us. Did you guys do that at North, or were you guys all afraid that you were going to start stabbing each other if you guys went to the same game?
You talking about Rutgers?
Yeah.
I mean, they were good. They lost Ace Bailey and
that's true, huh? So maybe
Murray,
they have a little bit left over, like
top 5 or
yeah.
2 of the top 5 picks last year. So
okay,
I mean,
ooh,
it's
that is so
expected
true.
to have a little bit of a.
That's why they're down.
Rebound year.
They didn't have anybody in waiting anywhere near as talented, apparently.
Well, I mean, 2 lottery picks on one roster in college.
I know, but it's just but you know how it is. Like if you
the 3 or 4 blue blood.
If you're the type of program that's got lottery picks and everybody sees that, I would think it makes it easier for you to get more, because it's like, yeah, we're a place where it's safe. Like, we just put 2 guys in who wants to be the next guy to step into our program, and we'll put you in the lottery.
Yeah, but they're just not known for that. Like, it was almost like a flash in the pants. I mean, they're not Duke or North Carolina or somebody that like you're used to seeing that Kentucky, where it's like, yeah, of course, they've got another.
They need Bailey and Harper to start
4 future lottery
off,
picks
probably. You know?
Yeah.
That's probably when that equity kicks in.
Yeah, I think I called Harper Murray. He's on my team. All right. The Suns offered him triple, and he goes, "No, nah, I'll go the Spurs."
You got some inside information over here.
They said, "Hey, Suns, you can't do that. It's a draft," and they're like, "No, we don't care."
They're like, nah. Let me tell you what it would mean to me as a Suns fan. So Bear K is 0 for, well, he hasn't taken any threes. Thank God. 2 points, 9 minutes for Bear K. So if anybody's getting pulled out and getting subbed out, it's Bear K. Good. He needs it. All right. He's playing like half minutes of everybody else. Rink's got 13, Gary.
13, some good boards, some good D.
I think he had 13 already. That's crazy.
Nice hustle.
Lawrence with 8 points. Hoy Boy with 7 points. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Dude, if Hoiberg could just make a deal with the devil to grow 2 inches, but he's already like a second-year graduate, so that ain't happening. He's just... Hoiberg is so impressive to me, man. I thought he was a nepotism. You always assume it's a nepo player, right?
I don't, but you do. But go on.
You don't?
I assume the best in everyone.
Like, yes, shockingly, there are a lot of coaches' sons who can hoop.
What about players' sons?
I guess it shouldn't be shocking, but there are a lot that are out there that are good. But
what about players' sons, though?
I mean,
because he was an NBA player, so it makes sense that like there's some legit genetics, and obviously growing up learning from a legit over how to hoop, not just
Right.
And granted, most coaches
right.
played at some level, but I'm saying like he had a nice little, or decent little career, whatever you want to call it.
Players' sons don't always turn out either.
Bronny. Argue that?
I don't want to argue that.
Think
Good
so.
as he is.
Michael Jordan's kids.
They're banging Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
See? There's a lot of
talent.
A lot of player sons in the NBA.
By the way, there's a chick on Fallout. Think you'd be interested in.
Good personality.
Very. She's got a personality a lot like Sophie Cunningham. Taller, not crazy tall, but tall, blonde. Got a good vibe. Actually, a terrible vibe. She's a terrible person. Doesn't matter. She's wearing an eye patch. Doesn't matter.
I love that.
Doesn't
That's one
matter.
of the first things I look for in a chick.
If Sophie Cunningham walked up to you and was like, let's get busy. Hold on. I'm wearing an eye patch, though. Is that chill? You'd be like, well, I'm a married man, and I've never strayed.
First
and
words
I never
out of my
would
mouth.
stray. Thank you.
Wouldn't even let her finish her first sentence.
You have already come in with a Superman punch over the top.
Oh. And a flying knee to follow in case the Superman punch didn't do it. Nebraska is shooting 31% from the three-point line. It's their back-to-back games of shooting over 50% in the first half. Now both of those ended up in losses.
I'm okay with it because we got some separation now, you know. But yeah, it would be bad.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say we also have 4 free throw attempts in the first half, which I think I could be wrong on the Michigan game. I know last week we had none in the first half.
I just noticed earlier Dale was saying they just noticed that the Spartans and Rutgers have the exact same mascot except different colors. Never thought of it that way, but yeah.
I don't see colors, so I still don't really fully understand.
Yeah, we don't see color on this channel, though. We don't see color. What is a Rutger?
It's a school.
Yeah, but what is... Don't get cute with me.
No, I wouldn't, Robbie.
All right.
Don't you ever forget it. Dirt. What does our halftime line look like?
You're Googling that. I'm over here Googling what the hell does the word Rutgers mean? The State University of New Jersey, public land grant. Derived from a Dutch patronymic surname originating from the given name Rutger, related to Roger. Renamed in 1825 from Queen's College to Rutgers College as a mark of respect for Colonel Henry Rutgers' character and service. Functions as a proper noun. So some bro named Rutgers. I know you'll be able to sleep tonight now.
Finally.
With that information.
Fine, Rory. And I'm on the struggle bus, dude.
Just hang on to the fact that this game is scooting.
It is scooting, man.
But no, I know, man. These
Almost
freaking-
an hour away from tip off, and we're about to start the second half already.
Yeah. When's the last time you had some good old fashioned carbs? Hard carbs.
I was gonna say, I'm sure I've had some ranch here and there.
Wow.
Some of the
I'm talking an actual piping hot French fry.
shit, I don't know. Even before the diet started, it's not really. Even when I'm not trying to eat clean, I don't really eat much fast food. I almost never eat like sweets. So it would be like it was probably some type of like mashed potatoes or maybe sandwich bread or something. Couldn't tell you.
Last couple of meals I've had some veggies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a little serving of Brussels and a little bit of cauliflower last night. You know,
Real quick,
with my steak.
how do you feel about the Huskers' new safeties coach?
Who is he?
He says this guy runs a Nebraska football channel, and he starts showing basketball games for a month and a half at most, and now he don't know nothing.
I'm the basketball guy
about foosball anymore. Tyler Yelk, he was a defensive assistant for the Eagles. Before that, he was with, I think, the Ravens.
Okay, decent pedigrees.
Maybe he wasn't. Maybe it wasn't the Ravens. Maybe the dude he took over for went to the Ravens. He was. I thought he was somewhere else. I was reading up on him like 2 nights ago. I think it was. Night ago. I can't remember. Days are old.
We needed a safeties coach?
Yeah, because what was his name? One boy we had like came in and was gone. Let me look up. Let me look up here because I know I'm just sounding like a big dum. Info experience, served as defensive assistant for the Eagles after working as a quality control coach. Maybe he was just with the Eagles. Maybe the dude he replaced went to the Ravens, and that's how he got his job. I remember reading something about the Ravens. Previously coached safeties at Idaho and Temple, additional stops at Northern Illinois, South Dakota, and Western Illinois. Connection to Nebraska, strong ties to new Nebraska defensive coordinator Rob Arick. They played together and later coached together at Minnesota, Duluth, and Idaho. He finished as the all-time leading tackler at Minnesota, Duluth. But we had got, and then he was gone. You weren't seeing any of that when it happened?
I don't remember, man.
What do you know? Let's start there. Let's take baby steps.
Let's just start from the very beginning. Let's start over and teach me everything from the beginning.
Wow. How do you feel about your boy Maher being the new special teams guy? You familiar with that name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm okay with it because we kept Eckler's assistant. Can't think of his name, but
Yeah.
so since he'll still be there, I feel better. It's not just turned all the way over to a, former player. Great, but,
Right.
a great former player. Don't get me wrong, but We'll see. Just going to play it by ear. This whole upcoming season is just 1 week at a time. And trying, I'm just going to try so hard not to lose faith in Matt Rule this season. I'm going to do everything I can, Gary. You have my
I think it'll be
word.
really interesting to see the fan reaction, because usually every offseason, even people who were getting negative, or you know how we have like that. I'm still not sure if it's
What
the
up,
majority
David?
of the fan base or if it's just the louder part of the fan base that are play by play. We're great. We're trash. That dude should win the Heisman. That dude needs to be cut. You know what I'm talking about? Like that portion of the fan base. Usually will in the at least the last couple off seasons, like there's a lot of excitement and high expectation. I feel like this is the first year that everybody's like, dude, we're screwed. We'll be lucky to sniff 500. I wonder if that'll
Continue.
the expectation. Yeah, well, I wonder if the expectation through in at least the first part of the season.
If it changes because
Being
we go
lower.
3-0.
No, not just that, but like if things don't look amazing, or after that first 3-game stretch, and it starts getting tough if we lose some games, especially close, or we win a game here or there that we're not expected to.
Woo!
If we could be similar
Sanford?
record-wise to what we were the first half of last season, but feel better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Buchanan
Like
with
if
the
you
ball.
have low expectations, it's going to be easier to exceed the expectations than if you think we should only lose 1 or 2 games this year, and then you've got a loss or maybe 2 halfway through the season, and you still got the back half, and it's like, yo, this season's trash.
Lucky 3, in my opinion, in my estimation, there for Caden, a.k.a. Kenny Powers. Kick it back
Powers.
to
Open look.
Hoy Boy, wide open, strokes it. Lines it up and strokes it. What up, Joker? The only real one. All right. These early streams suck, Joker, because nobody's even awake on a Saturday. Corner 3 again, this
ball.
time from Zerno.
By the
That's your guy, Zerno, right?
Slovenian.
Floater from Rink is
Fast.
no
Rattles
good.
out.
Buchanan, Cannon. Hand off to Francis. Screen here from the big boy. Back to Zerno. He's
Another
white
Zerno
and
3.
shooting. And that's got me
Doesn't
scared.
go.
He's got a nice jumper. Hoiberg to Sanford. Rips it. No good. And that's going to be a foul,
foul.
Francis. What are you questioning? With your zigzag braids. Try to relax, sir. Try to relax.
For a full 40 minutes and not taking shortcuts.
On their ability to get him some shots here early in the second half. That was a struggle.
Mast off the
Nice.
backboard. It's good.
Nice little rhythm.
Just gonna say, and it's been the same action. It's been the screen, and then it's been the big dive to the block. And Rink Mast has been able to get that 3 different times, Juice.
Well, and you know, as a
Buchanan fighting to get to the ball. Can't. Finally does. Cut off. Hands it off. Pump fake step through floater. Back in our day, that was a travel. Today, they let it go. Hoiberg with the steal. Kicks it out to Buchanan, dad. Back to Hoy. Good job, Buchanan, by not shooting. That's baby food. Kicks it to Lawrence in the corner. It was a good look right there.
Good look.
No
It
good.
looked like he was leaning to the right pretty hard still when he launched it.
Step back midi is good for
Gingell got
Rutgers.
dropped off at the free throw line.
By Kenny Powers Junior.
Freshmen stick around long enough within because the development.
Buchton gel to Mast over to Lawrence. Lawrence to the rack. Lawrence right-handed.
And you look at,
Blocked, fouled first.
wasn't great as a freshman.
Was it a goaltend?
Throughout his career, and I think
That one was not.
Situation, just drive. Understand that you get the big to slide his feet a little bit. Now all of a sudden you've got the pull up. And
I know, Bubba. We really should.
I can't emphasize it enough. Sometimes going other places isn't always great. You got to know and be at a spot where you feel like you can be developed and grow and be a part of it. And I think Coach Peigel's had enough.
Lawrence hits.
Developed through time that have turned into really, really good Big Ten basketball players. And I think we're just in that state. And I hope these freshmen,
15-point lead.
6 freshmen.
Second
Slaps
free
the
throw is
second.
good. Let's go.
Point lead.
Interesting that the clock stops during timeout or during free throws.
In their first seasons.
Doesn't it always?
I guess it does. I'm thinking rec league because we do 22-minute halves too. But yeah, especially in the second, I guess you would stop it. Ooh, Hoiberg
Nice.
says,
Nice.
"Hey, why not me? Hey, I'm over here
what I can
too. I like shooting threes. Mind if I hoist another one up?"
He's so fun to
Goodness.
13 points on the afternoon. 5 rebounds, 4
It's
assists.
disrespectful, Zerno. Play off him like that.
That's being disrespectful.
I mean, Hoiberg, you gotta shoot
You eat
that.
clean, work out.
For
and
real,
try to
Garcia,
help,
what up?
but you're setting yourself up for failure in your office.
He's so good for his size, man. He should not be that good.
Bubba said he thinks we'll have a top 15 defense.
Talk about Bubba No Jab?
What do you?
You talk about football,
What makes
Bubba?
you think that? What makes you think that the new coaches or like some of the players you see that we've added or both? Just not having Butler's defense. What makes you? I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just curious what gives you that feeling. He said both. The Cornhuskers are still top of their conference. No, because Michigan only has 1 loss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just had to fucking hand them a game they had no business beating us in. Rink just had to be fully acoustic that game.
Fully acoustic, he says. I've never been tired before.
Bottom line is I'm thinking about having a meal that I shouldn't have.
You ready for a cheat day?
I feel like I might be. I've been good. I've been doing work. About
Not like me, but
no, I mean who can do who's that good? Well, I'm about at least
Nobody.
7-8 pounds down, you know.
wow.
Made some damn fine steaks last night though.
You know.
I guarantee.
You about to get you some Jersey Mikes?
I don't think I would do all that. David Goatney says, I feel like we're starting to circle the drain. If Rule couldn't find the right people in staff before, it makes us feel like he can do it now. I hope I'm wrong.
Who said that? You?
David Matney.
Oh.
The Goatney. Zerno! That was a beautiful 3. Drills it.
I mean, they haven't had enough consistency all year. They're looking for anything to get them going out of a timeout.
Now can they get enough stops? I mean, that's
With
been the question
football,
of the
man,
defensive end. Offensively, you see what they've done, but defensively, can they?
I think that the pace that Rule has gradually gotten the program better hasn't been a fast enough pace or a big enough margin to grant him a little bit of a regression year. You know what I'm saying?
You think it has or it hasn't been enough?
It has not.
Okay.
Like, I think if there was like a big jump either year 1 or year 2, or especially year 3 with all the hype about year 3 improvements, I think if you would have had a big jump somewhere in there, any one of those 3 years, and then the other 2 look just like they did, I think you'd be like, all right, man, we've competed for the conference at least one of those years, or been really close, and then the other seasons are, you know, noticeable improvements. You're replacing some key guys. You know, both guys that accounted for almost all your offense are gone. They're getting replaced this year. The schedule's the toughest it's been since he's been there. I think he'd get a little bit more of a grace window for this season, but I think it's been such a small and such a slow improvement that a noticeable regression of a season is going to be relatively detrimental to him.
Yeah, bro, I think about it all the time. It's like, I don't know how he makes it through this year. I just don't. This was the year that we needed to have a jump that was like, oh, man. I'm not saying you can't win with Calandria. I'm not, you know what I mean? It's okay, great. Let's go. Okay, let's go do that. But, like, I think you needed to have a good enough year that Raiola didn't ask to leave. And you didn't have that because your offensive line is.
So do you think they're
shit.
worse with Calandria as the starting quarterback? Or
I don't know yet. I won't make a stupid
I just feel like when you
prejudgment.
have a guy that can do more with what it is now obvious Holgerson wants to do, I think you can get a guy who maybe isn't as talented.
Price
or
hits a
nice
deep
spot.
three. Look, if our new O-line coach is, you know, really going to be able to make a difference, any quarterback is going to look better. You could put Bubba Purdy's fat ass out there, and he would look better
Take it easy.
if he could have some time to actually operate from a clean pocket. Buchanan Joe, great drop step and pass over
Nice
to Mast.
pass.
And Mast smokes the layup. Buchanan Joe
all right.
rips
Good
the
hustle,
rebound.
good kick
Skip
out,
pass
good
from
kick
Hoiberg
out.
to Lawrence. Lawrence, 13 seconds, 12. Over to Sanford. Back to Lawrence in the corner. Kicks to Buke, but there was a foul before the pass.
Literally over the last 6 games, he's averaging 21 and a half.
I just think if you've got a guy that has a deeper bag at quarterback, he doesn't necessarily need to be as talented.
Again, the growth,
And your line doesn't have to be
and how he's continued to do it.
a rock solid pro style pass block for 5-7 seconds straight type of offensive line like Raiola needed.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice pass. Come on, you got to be ready for that, dude.
That would have been so pretty if it went in.
Yeah.
That'd be tough. Buchanan to the rack, loses the drib, kicks it out. Francis kicks it. Ooh, that's almost stolen. Hoy's just a little too short. And almost stolen again. It is.
Good closeout.
Out of bounds. Off Zerno.
Real Brady.
Brady in the house. Brady in the house. Brady in the house.
Can I root for y'all this season since my team sucks? Absolutely.
Listen, man, we'll try to take it easy on the Ducks in football, but
And you pointed this out earlier. You know, this new era of college
I can't make any
basketball
promises.
They have a lot
Matt
of
Rule's
players,
got,
but a lot of players who have worn that
you know,
uniform
a
for
real
2, 3, 4
heavy
seasons.
dick compared to your coach.
Not that anyone expected them to go on a 20-0 start.
Listen, your coach just doesn't really have,
and maybe not reach the heights that they reached
you
so
know,
far this season.
ball
They thought this
knowledge
could be a tournament
like
season. It
Rule.
certainly looks to be that plus.
Well, and I asked Coach Hoiberg.
Rule's just
I said, when did your guys
ahead of the curve,
because when
Gary.
you're in a great season, there's always a moment, and he
Leaps
went
and
back
bounds.
at Illinois
You know?
as a game winner. But there has to be a moment where the group believes they're as good as what the record says. And this group finally had that moment at Illinois, and then you saw them continue to do it. I would have really loved to see a healthy squad against Michigan and against Illinois, because I think the results are a little
Man,
bit different.
Zerno gonna have to take a
Defense by
fadeaway
Lawrence.
from the corner, and he drills it.
Lawrence played great defense on that
Damn,
possession, too.
Zerno.
In front of them to continue to
Oh,
win games
Bogdan
there.
Bogdanovich looking ass.
And you've got to stretch it.
Looking
You
ass.
try to stack
Nice
it.
pass here to Lawrence. Lefty scoop lay is no
Drive.
good, and the
Able to
rebounder
finish.
stepped out of bounds.
Nebraska.
And I think the last piece, Jason.
Wow.
This team hasn't won an NCAA tournament.
Whoa.
Like this program. That to me is what, you know, obviously what they're doing in Big Ten play. Finish this off, see if you can get some help from some teams and, you know, get a share of the Big Ten title, win it outright. Like, you're going to have some help. But in general, play extremely well and see how deep of a run.
Downhill. Ugh. Hoy kicks it to Frager.
Sanford turns
Over
the
to
corner.
Sanford to Buchton Daddy, who
Nice
finishes
pass.
around the rim again.
Like, it's just fun
Very nice
basketball.
Are
pass.
you shocked by this?
Turner with the ball in his hands, did not
No,
score
not that
in
one,
the
'cause
first
it was-
half, and he's fouled.
It was a great feed.
So he will go to the free throw line. They go back
It's
to
hard for the
other end.
defense to
So it's
react
about
to it. We had a pretty
how he
clean
shoots
look.
the basketball, and he's got other aspects too.
Well, and it's just like understanding the no-look
React
scoop
to pass.
pass
me.
there, but attacking the
Clones.
paint, now all of a sudden, it gives you the ability to drop the ball off, and that's exactly what Price did. And, this team, initially in
What are
this
you
game,
drinking?
it was not all from three. They have 22
I don't know.
points in the paint, and you could tell there
This
was
is
a concerted
watermelon
effort
flavored
to get
water.
the ball in the paint early, and they
Mm.
did.
Joy burst.
Do that, and all of a sudden you can build out. And I think, what did you learn from the last two games?
It has a bunch of vitamins in
A
it.
little bit more,
Mm.
because
No
that gives us
sugar.
more space to be able to run
No
what we need to do, and that's
carbs.
what they've executed. And that's, I think, the other thing with this team.
Little
is
crossover
that
here.
this
Turn
team is
around.
extremely close. And I think that's a big
It says
plus
it's
right now.
1000%
How teams are so
testosterone.
coachable.
Oh, wow.
Defensive end.
Rebound
So,
from Price over
yeah.
to Hoy. Kicks to Buke.
Oh, hit the
Back to
cutter.
Hoy.
That's been a different story. They have been
He
a
didn't
much
see
better
it.
defensive team this season.
And there's a
Now for the first
Frager
time today,
turnaround.
by 20. Huskers up
20-point
61,
lead.
41 as we approach
12 minutes to
And it's
go.
only Frager's fourth
I'm not happy with 20,
it's-
bro. They need to get it to 30.
Not-
You look at where you're getting
It's not a
who's contributing to this team.
red hot
It's very
three-pointing
tough. They're very
shooting
tough to
type
compare.
game either. So
They
it's
need to
nice.
get their swag back, Gary.
Mm,
Are you familiar with swag?
no.
That is his
Please
first
explain to
points
me.
of the afternoon.
Like I'm
Timeout
5.
taken
Okay, well,
by Rutgers, which will trigger a team.
Oh, okay. I
some
got
of
it.
us,
Nebraska
Practice shutting up
on
now.
in full control.
some of us that
Every truck
aren't
month, Trucks
over
Talk
the
Tough.
hill
Only one delivers the trucks worth talking about. Ram Truck.
have a little thing called
That haven't walloped over the mountain.
that haven't walloped yet. A little thing called aura. Okay. I don't
Taking
expect
notes.
someone like you to understand that.
No.
Maybe I switch it up here and get Culver's. I don't think I've ever had Culver's before, by the way. Do you like Culver's down there?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, it's
I don't
not
really
gonna
like fried food.
get excited and do somersaults or nothing about it, but it's good.
Shut the hell up.
You'll eat what I tell you you'll eat. How's that grab you?
Bone
Maybe
broth
a nice
it
veggie
is.
Burger. Maybe a nice veggie.
Impossible
What were those called?
burger.
Yeah, what was the Whopper called?
Impossible Whopper. No thanks.
What you guys really need down there
Mm-hmm.
is a Don and Millie's.
You ain't lying.
Thank you, David Goatney.
Goatney.
The truest thing I've ever seen in this chat.
What do you say?
He said Gary's middle name is Swag. When you look up Swag on Wikipedia, it says see Gary.
Woof. Well, there you have it, folks.
Only somebody with some common sense. Oh, man.
I'd just like to
You know
say...
what the best part about everything is when this is
Yeah?
over, I get to go do 2 appointments this afternoon.
Oh, man.
Can't wait. You might be thinking, you got about 2 hours of sleep, Gary. You going right back to bed after this game?
No, 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 he says.
That might have been too much sleep, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I was just thinking...
We're getting trapped.
Pray to
passes
God
out.
this game ends soon so I can go back to sleep before I have to go to work.
Again, you're seeing it here this afternoon.
Jacobson in the ball game, 4 different scores in double figures this afternoon for Nebraska. Stanford, one of them.
Turn around, scoop.
Ooh.
No good for Price under the
Frager with
rims.
the
Frager with a
Step
step
back 3.
back, no good.
Oh, that'd have been nice.
Yeah, it really would have.
Finally get a couple of defensive stops. They need to get something going. Their offense has been better here in the second half, but the lead has grown from 14 to 18.
I think that's been the toughest thing with Rutgers is defensively, can you get enough stop? There's great drive there by Powers, and again, you can see
Sanford.
now can they stack?
They're doing some three-man weave type-ish
Yeah,
over
just gonna
here.
say, the old school 3-man weave.
Just recently have gone through
I say 3MW.
Takes me back.
Straight line drives are tough, but good contested.
Moving that pigskin around the court. Chest passes.
Now Hoiberg gets back onto the
Firm
defensive set.
chest passes.
Grant.
Crisp bounce passes. Granny shots.
That's called momentum, and that's what they need, a little bit of that. You know, and find ways to stack stops, offensively attack, and get to the free throw line. And I think that's the biggest thing that you look at in general is how do you do it? How do comebacks happen? Well, you score on the free throw line. Well, the clock is stopped.
Whoever this dude is that's announcing, he kind of sounds like, at times, listen for it, he kind of sounds like Larry David.
Assists on 64%, which is
Not him, the other guy.
83%
Is
record
ridiculous.
setting.
Yeah, I was going to say it's ridiculous. But it's the way that they share the basketball. And we've talked about Rutgers needing to stack.
Free throw's good here.
Well, it's really tough to do that when you have an unselfish team that's making the right play. And when you talk about 19 on 23, they're making the right play.
Mast with a rip through.
On top of that, only 5 turnovers.
Half spin towards basket and kicks it over to Jacobson. Jacobson does not get it to him on the roll. Frager gets it into Price for a corner 3, and it's no good.
It was rushed. He didn't have his body facing the
10
rim
minutes
all
to
the way.
go. Turnover, Kenny Powers. Even after he got ready and passed his teammates some delicious-looking thick thins.
20-point lead cut to 14. Rutgers has gone full press. Halfway through the second half.
Pass at 13 points in the first half. He has only scored 2 here in the second half. Oh, he floated that.
Hook shot from Mast
Off
actually
balance,
goes.
fade away hook shot, slaps.
You think that was going in? I did not.
Never had a doubt.
I really did.
Never had a doubt.
You're a faith-filled man. You seem like you live your life with a biblical worldview. Unlike Sundo. Nice pull-up here.
What was a foul?
Yeah, that's a great question. First, I'd establish a motive.
Did he touch him?
There's not a bunch of contact, but there's enough on the forearm to be able to get that call. Those are such.
Was there enough on the forearm?
You've already there was an error on the defensive ball screen coverage. Okay, you got to live with it. Adjust to it. Get there, show a body, turn around, rebound. Hopefully he misses. But now you've just added on to the bad.
Free throw is good and one complete. 13-point lead. 20's been cut. Jacobson with the ball. Kicks it over to Mast. Mast. Handoff here to Pweiss. Pweiss to Jacobson. Pweiss pumping and getting double teamed. To Mast in the corner. 9 seconds. Plenty of time, Mast. Take your time. There's the same hook shot, and that looks good, man. That one I knew was going in.
That looked good, and that dude looked like he was twice his size.
Yeah.
Going to the block, and a player like Rick Mast who can slow down the game and still score.
Buchanan. Cannon.
Nice drive.
Hits. Damn, son. Where'd you find this recruit? Layup no good for Price.
Good work, Mass.
But we get the board and another little whipping hook shot.
Mass
3 hooks in a row is crazy, dude.
He's got it dialed in.
He has 21 points. His 5th 20-point game of the season.
Rink Mass said, anything I say, y'all got to do it.
That is just the 4th foul by Nebraska here in the half. And things were slowly starting to slip away. Rutgers was chipping away.
They're trying to Fugazi Inferno. We need a Runza down here, Bubba, but Runza done played themselves.
3 straight possessions they've gone down there.
But I think you look again.
They were like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to decrease our quality.
Did not play at Michigan.
And then we're going to lie to people and tell them we didn't do it. And then we're going to collect profit margins.
2 of 10 from the floor. A very different Dutchman here today.
Buchanan over to Zerno. 3 no good.
Banked off, kicked out.
Zerno, nice dribble step through. Stolen, couldn't handle the dwib.
3 on 2
Jacobson,
go.
no, he's going to slow it down. Get it to Price.
And they had a nice 3 on 2.
And Davis
Nice
scores.
Nebraska blew that. They had numbers on that transition. Everybody saw the paint and went, oh, shit, stay away.
I'll show you how to blow something. Lawrence.
Of course you will.
Kicks to Mast. Frag handoff. Frag downhill to the rack lefty. Scoop lay is good.
Nice little scooper.
Very tough. Very tough.
Not for me, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, you do that in your sleep. You would have dunked it
Normies.
and shattered the glass. Buchanan. Cannon. Uh-oh. Lawrence, good defense. What?
You have to
Say he
get it out.
fouled him a little bit. All right, whatever.
I don't know about that, but over his last 5, it's been 7.8 points. He's got 21.
I mean, a hook shot is literally undefendable, so if he actually has a hook shot like that.
He usually does. That's usually his go-to when he's in the post.
No, like, he's the first person since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to do a hook shot more than once in his career. Hello. Your girl, Jenny Taft. Your girl, Jenny Taft. She
Who's
keeps
that, her?
on. No. No. Google Jenny Taft before I slap the shit out of you.
TMZ and People Magazine and
dude, she was on
Inside Hollywood like you.
No, she's a sportscaster.
I don't do sports either.
You know, Jenny Taft is
both
elite.
teams shooting 36% from the 3-point line. That's the difference when you have Mast playing like Mast. You do not have to shoot back-to-back halves of 50+% from the 3-point line. And Rutgers is nowhere near Michigan or Illinois. That's not lost on me. I'm just saying. Dude looks good.
She's an NFL girl.
Made you bring her up.
She was on the commercial. And you disrespected her. Said she wasn't black because she didn't vote for Joe Biden. I was like, bro, relax.
What'd I say after that?
You said you love black kids because you used to swim in a pool and the kids would come up and they'd pull the hair down from your hairy legs and the hair would stand up in the water. And then so you know about roaches and you love kids jumping in your lap.
Were there any bad dudes at the pool?
Just corn pop, but we don't want to talk about corn pop
Just
right
corn
now.
pop? Yeah.
Don't bring up corn pop.
No,
I pray to God you don't bring up corn pop. All right, you're going to recognize her immediately, and you're going to feel like an idiot. And we got a miss here, but going to the line are the Rutgers.
Oh, this chick's always messaging me, dude.
She wants you so bad, bro. It's like, fucking relax.
Pop up all the time.
Relax is what I tell her when she calls for you. Okay, I say relax. Relax.
When she calls for you. She calls you.
She calls
I can't get through to
for you. Okay? Yeah. And I've been gatekeeping it. All right? Jacobson with the rebound. I'm going to go ahead and not drink that coffee so I can slide back into me sheets and act unconscious.
Scarlet Knights have only been to the line 7 times.
Jacobson.
Nice pass.
Mass, no good.
Yeah, it's coming in a little hot.
Now 6:10 to go. Time starting to slip away. The Scarlet Knights with Tariq Francis back on the floor.
I don't know. I think it's possible. I don't know. I don't hold anything back for Sundo either, though.
What are you talking about?
Some good activity early here.
Inferno was asking if I'm more unhinged with that or unfiltered without Sundo. Lawrence to the rack. Hop step.
Nice finish, dude.
Good.
Lawrence, but if you're Francis, how do you keep and stay engaged?
Pull up here. No good. A rebound from Mast. 5.5 minutes, folks. Hang on to your hats.
As a player, you just got to understand where the minutes and when they come.
Lawrence of Arabia
in attack mode all the time.
kicks to John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. Over to skating rink Mast. Prager U. Pumping. Turning. Oh, Frager, that would have been so
Nice putback.
sick, but thank you, Mast, for being there.
Mass having a game, dude.
That's a pretty good afternoon.
Cody says, headed to my daughter's 5th grade AAU tournament. Any words of wisdom, Gary?
Yeah. Every finish needs to be a two-handed dunk.
Damn, Francis, chill.
And if you're not screaming at both coaches and all the
and
officials
refs,
from the stands and coaching your kid louder and harder from the stands than the coaches from the sidelines, you ain't a real dad.
You ever stabbed a ref, Cody?
Bonus points if you can get ejected.
You ever seen Mexican soccer, Cody? You ever seen soccer over in Spain? You know what they do to the refs to upset them?
Hopefully you have at least 3 or 4 piss bombs pre-made you're taking with you.
Piss bombs.
You can't rely on just making them as you need them once you're there.
Probably depends, Joker. You know, what type of AAU team? You got LeVar Ball coaching your AAU team? Your kid ain't getting no shots. Okay.
That top 2 showdown between the Wolverines and the Spartans. Yesterday, the first time in 350 matchups between those two. They get to do it again today, and Wolverines had that comeback last night to force overtime and win it in the extra period and go at it again today.
You a big hockey guy?
He really was a bad dude. No jab.
But I mean, at least I can maybe join a conversation every once.
He had a bad crew.
No. 7 foot.
Well, luckily, Joey B was there with a rusted chain wrapped around his fist. But Joey apologized and Corn Pop relented. Corn Pop was reasonable. That's the thing people don't realize about Corn Pop. Bad dude,
He was
still reasonable.
Firm but fair.
Very fair, just like Joey B.
Absolutely, because it's the
Corn Pop wouldn't be a bad running mate. Deep 3 for Francis, no good, and Sanford comes away with the rebound.
I don't, over the last 2 games that they lost, the physicality through, or the cutting through physicality, I don't know if it was always there. Here, they're cutting with a purpose. If they feel like
Jacobson kicks it down to Mast. He's on the block.
Another hook shot incoming.
Right? He's setting one up. He wanted it. He airballs. Whoa.
No, that was a pass. That was a pass.
Do you really think it was a pass? It might have been. It was that bad.
No.
Okay.
But I'd be yelling it.
We'll just call timeout every 2 seconds, folks. Every 2 seconds, we're going to call timeout. 1, 2,
this game's going way too
timeout.
quick.
1, 2, timeout.
That's
right. All right.
DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games.
Now, you ready for this Super Bowl halftime show?
Who is it again?
Sundo's favorite musician.
Taylor Swift?
Sundo's favorite drag queen. Bad Bunny. I know
Do you
you're
know
all
any of
about
those
Bad
songs?
Bunny. Bubba said it's Bugs Bunny. We got Bugs Bunny out there. I wish it were Bugs Bunny. No, I do not know a single Bad Bunny song. I
didn't know. I want to say I don't, but I didn't know if it was one of those situations where, like, if one of his popular songs was playing, I'd be like, oh, okay, I've heard this. Like, is it like that?
Probably. Maybe. Probably not. For you. I think for me, maybe. But, you know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna miss out on it, you know.
I might miss out on that whole game, to be honest with you.
What game?
NFL's kind of getting to be like NBA for me. It's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it'll.
I mean, I would only want to watch for my boy Sundo to support Sundo. You know.
Yeah, it's true.
How's the girls' basketball team doing?
And Butch, Jason Horowitz back with you inside Jersey Mike's Arena. Nebraska
The
will
what?
head back to Lincoln.
I know you've been
Go back
keeping
to
up.
Pinnacle Bank Arena, take on Purdue this week, and they will head there as Mike DeCourcy, his bracket forecast has 10 Big Ten teams in, and on that
I
right
couldn't
side,
tell
you
you.
see where he's got Nebraska.
I mean, I could, but I don't.
As a
You know how I
two
am with that. I'll go on a
West region.
long,
Remember, the
long
Huskers have never been
diatribe
better than a 3 seed.
about
8
the
trips
X's
to
and
the tournament.
O's.
And the big story that's going to happen
I just
until
don't
they
want to get
win,
into that
they've
right
never won
now.
a tournament game, but they're going to be in a position, at least by seed, to win that first NCAA tournament game.
Should I go down a limb here and say I think they're going to win their first NCAA tournament game? I mean, is that all right to say that?
I mean,
I'll go on a limb.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not putting any more pressure on them than they will already have.
Ooh, finger roll here
Nice
for the
take.
Rutgers is good.
We've talked a lot about how they share the ball and play together, but defensively, we haven't talked nearly enough about what they do on that end as well to make it very difficult on teams with the schemes. That
You
they
listen to
run
any of the
and how
new
they
J.
run
Cole
them
album, or are you a
together.
J.
That's
Cole
strong
hater?
defensive end as well.
No, I like him. I just haven't heard anything yet.
I heard a couple of songs. It's pretty good.
The other part to it too, it was a 14
Clankety clank from Lawrence.
and Rutgers has not
Just
gotten
under
closer
3 to
than
play.
13 here this
15-point
afternoon.
lead.
Francis is fouled
Betters
on the
everywhere.
pass.
Starting to sweat a little.
So, opportunity. It's just 6 on Nebraska, so no free throws yet to try and get it back to 13.
This has all the makings of a backdoor cover. Nebraska seems content just getting the clock down and jacking up whatever shot is there or not.
True.
Rutgers been getting to the rim a little easier.
We'll start to see some of the teams that are at least near where they are in the standings here the next couple of weeks.
Over the back, don't worry about it.
Rebound here from Hoy
Washington,
Boy.
Maryland, Michigan State, Penn State to finish. So, again, the growth, the development of their young
Should
players.
get this close to 2
work
minutes.
and continue to how to get better on that defensive end.
Or not.
Called for the foul from behind.
As they started their offense
Frank
as early as they
missing
did.
last year certainly was a major factor for the Huskers, and they were trying to figure it all out. They did at the end of the year, right? They win the crown, right? Certainly what they were able to accomplish and then get him back this year. But Rayfeld just talked about it. He had not scored 20 since the Creighton game early in December. And he is
I think Mast and
well
I
above
have
that
the
here this
exact
afternoon.
same skin
4
tone.
points and 8 rebounds. It doesn't always work out where you know the story coming in.
I look like
You know,
that
what will he look like? He missed
late
the game. He
July.
wasn't healthy against Illinois. How does he get back to himself? And that has played out this afternoon.
Well, it's played out, but it's also been a focal point of Coach Hoiberg.
You really
early
do.
in the game. And I think that's so important to understand. Hey, we've got
Me
to get
too,
this
though.
going a little bit. Here's a way to do it.
I think
We
the
know he wants
correct
to get to the
term is
block, do different
pasty.
things, and,
Nice
sure
D,
enough,
nice
that's what he was able
closeout.
to do.
Bonilo has been very active here. He got his first minutes.
We're going
in
to
the
call
final
these little
5 minutes
ticky-tack fouls
of
with
this ball game.
2 minutes left.
Extenders.
Been playing a
We'll
lot.
call them game
He's
extenders.
into the UCLA
Jesus,
game.
Tina.
Very much out of hand. But since he has been on the floor, he's been around the ball. He's
Brought
been
great
on paint,
energy,
great
absolutely.
Yeah, no question.
There's no question about it.
Free throw good. What's the
Spread was 12.5.
Freshman from Romania. Who scored 16
And I don't remember what they were up at
points a game
halftime, but it was
last year,
only like
playing
3.5
professional
more. So I think
Overseas,
that's
he
for
was a
sure going to be
45%
cooked.
three-point shooter. And all offseason, they said he was their best player in practice. It just never translated in season yet.
Aside of a
Again,
masked
everything
free throw
takes
or
time,
two, there hasn't
especially,
been
you know,
any
when you
scoring
talk
for a
about
while for
just
Nebraska.
The transition from
Mass to
you know,
Lawrence.
overseas to America, what needs to happen, how that the
Joey
game is a little bit
Lawrence
faster,
kicks
more
it to
physical
Mast.
overseas than necessarily here in America, but the game
Jakobsen.
in America than it is overseas.
Hand off to Hoy
Does that mean
Boy.
make the decision making become faster?
Sanford, quick three. No good. Rebound Rutgers,
This
minute
ain't
40.
looking good.
Skip past to Zerno.
Huskers have led by double figures the entire second half.
Oh, what a steal from Lawrence.
15 for Rutgers.
It really has. I mean, that's been the
You can
Zerno,
just let
don't
him
do
go,
that.
ref.
defensively in that first half.
Don't do that, Zerno.
There was a stretch there where they
Who's
had
Zerno?
I believe it was 4 or 5 turnovers in
The
a row.
white.
And then you could see Nebraska start to get into their flow a little bit more offensively. And you know, when
The
you're this Rutgers
European.
team, you can't have that many turnovers.
The
and
one from the
expect to, be in a
Caucasus
game.
Mountains.
Why does Hoiberg always look like he has a toothache?
I don't know. Nice pass from Little Hoy to Mass.
That was a
but
foul?
yeah, if only Mass could jump over a cell phone, he'd be able to dunk that ball.
And an area that Rutgers struggled with a little bit in this game too is that middle pick and roll and then big rolling down. And that's one of those things for Rutgers. You got to clean up moving.
Misses a free
Just understand Rick Mass
throw.
is being comfortable a little bit there too.
Dude, this is
Damn,
gonna come down to
Mass
the wire
has
as far as the
25 though,
spread
bro. You
goes.
cannot be mad at Mass.
Yeah, and what, like 9 boards?
Went crazy for us. 26.
I'm going to take out Rick Mass, so his afternoon is going to come to an end.
Let me see what his stats are.
Justin Bolus checks in. Rick Mass to the bench.
$10 dono from
56
David
points
Goatney.
and
Always
8
appreciate you guys doing
Goatney.
the stream. Thanks. Appreciate
Just
you,
a
David
massive
Goatney.
performance here on the road.
Thank you,
Carrying Nebraska.
goats. See you tonight for the Suns, goats.
Hoiberg commits the foul, so Tariq Francis will be
Why
at the
can
line.
I not see
But Nebraska's going to have Purdue coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena
visual
on
stats?
Tuesday night. Man, oh man, will that place be electric. Coming up on Tuesday, but then their schedule, right?
That's
Same thing,
26
Northwestern,
points,
Penn State,
9
Maryland,
boards, 2
all
assists,
coming
and
to
a
Lincoln.
steal.
So
Only
a
1
lot of
foul, no
opportunities to
turnovers,
build on what's about to
5
be a
offensive
21-2
boards.
season for Nebraska.
Well, and now the biggest thing is take care of your business. You've done
Of
a
his
lot of the work.
rebounds,
Now,
offensive
you've already got
boards.
it, banked.
Free
Now
throws are
make sure
good
you
here
take care
from
of what you're
Stevie
supposed to take
Franchise
care of.
Jr.
That might be tougher.
Great
Lawrence
comeback
double
game.
teamed. Jakobsen catches it. Nice way to move the ball in an alley. Oh!
Smokes it, and that might
First-
be enough to screw the cover.
Justin Bolus in his first
He had not
attempt.
scored since the opener of the season, and they
They're
were
saying he
right
hasn't
back.
scored since the first game. I've never seen him play, by the way.
16 now, 6 of 15 from the
Bro,
floor.
the spread was 12.5. That just cut it to 12.
Of course it did.
And they get a steal.
Did you put money on this?
No.
Okay.
But there was like 70% of the bets and like over 80% of the money was on Nebraska to cover 12.
Nebraska's not even going to take another shot, dog.
Have to.
And Coach Hoiberg was trying to get a timeout there as well.
Definitely going to
Oh,
listen to the
boy.
Kanye album, Joker. That's Sundo's favorite musician and Gary's. Gary likes his newer stuff, though.
Why are you guys playing so fast? Right? We're just up by
I think it's my
15.
daughter's favorite,
But
honestly.
that's what it is. It's when a team is behind and like Rutgers.
They don't understand the things Gary's daughter says on Twitter.
Down and make them guard.
The quietest, whitest,
Call those teachable moments.
most timidest,
It's both free throws.
female
right?
you
The
could
season
meet.
average 80 points
and she'll be
for the Huskers.
pounding
Francis
some
into the front
Kanye in her
court. Quick
car.
release. Grant is fouled.
Barely able to
So
steering.
he will be at the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Throwing up gang
Now, does
signs
she
out the
understand the
window.
things he says on Twitter?
She retweets it.
Oh,
She's
wow.
big on Twitter. She's like me. She's big on attention and being in the mix of things.
Interesting.
1-and-1 here for Dylan Grant in the final 22 seconds. And
Up
Rutgers
20 at
will
some
not
point,
foul.
and they're not going to cover the spread.
And the Huskers have come east. They
Vegas
had the opportunity to
cashes
snap a two-game
the
series, get
ticket.
back on the winning side.
12
And in the
points, man. That's rough.
By the
Nebraska
hook.
has just won its 6th conference road game
By the
of
old
season.
hooky hook.
For the first time in school history,
Well.
the Huskers win 6 conference games away from home in the same year. Program record for Frank
We're
Hoiberg.
going to beat that
How do you
record.
respond after 2 losses? You come out with a pretty
Big
dominant performance here.
bounce
That's what good
back
teams
game
do.
for ranked
This
Mass.
Nebraska team
Good for
is
him.
a
Yeah,
really
dude,
good team.
seriously.
Going on the road, winning 6
I didn't
conference
think he
road
was
wins.
going to
That's
show out like
extremely
this. He
impressive.
balled out.
Mass led the way
I thought for
Frank
sure he'd
Hoiberg
bounce back.
with 26 points and
not to
8
this level.
rebounds.
No,
Like this
if
was
you would
a-
ask me, like, what would be a good game from him, I'd say 15 points. Give me 15
Yeah, I was
points.
gonna say 12 to 15, 6 to 8 rebounds, some good hustle play.
For my partner Brian Butch, Jason.
This could have been a blowout, but I think it was a good, like, little warmth back up for getting back into playing with Frager and Mast and getting those guys ready.
Yeah, it sucks
Yeah.
they couldn't have been, in full swing for those 2 tougher games, especially as close as that Michigan game was, but whatever. 2 losses, getting them back right before the season closes out and you get into the conference tournament. It's all good.
Wow. When's the next game?
Like Tuesday? Thursday? Let me look. I'll tell you.
The 10th, so 3 days from now.
Tuesday at 6 against Purdue. Should be a good one.
It's going to be a good game, baby. They're number 12. Night game. Looking forward to that, bro.
Home.
I'm home cooking. Some real competition. A chance to move back up in the rankings. They got to beat a top 15 team here at some point here, man. I know they've done it before this season, but they need to do it again for their own sanity, if nothing else, dude.
Yeah, I'm honestly shocked they didn't fall out of the top 10 with back-to-back losses. I get the circumstances, but the way I felt like they were kind of disrespected by the poll people all season, that like they couldn't wait to slide them back further. But
I'll slide you back further.
no, please don't.
All right, guys. Shh. Other dogs are allowed to exist in other yards. Apparently
I
not.
don't think other dogs know that.
We'll see you guys soon. Tuesday.
Appreciate y'all.
Until then, go Skurs. Don't say Skurs.
Say that.